Can't tell. Oh, okay. Okay. Hey guys.
Okay, hi.
Okay, who wants to start out with what is our community partner service?
St. Vincent de Paul. Wait, what questions am I answering here? Oh,
What specific service are you providing for your community partner?
Well, clean up the thrift store.
Yeah. I mean, we're helping them get more items
Well-
out onto the floor.
Yeah.
and food items are like, just kind of necessary staples of
Mhm.
when they have like bread and then, well, everyone loves dessert. And then they always have like, if Hy-Vee brings, what is it? Like they had like fresh fruit and they had yogurt the other day too.
Yeah, I don't see that before.
Yeah.
And I went up and worked in what's the upstairs called? The food pantry.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They had
Essential services?
yeah.
Yeah.
They had like a huge shipment come in, so I went up there and helped them unload it because they had food pantry that night. So they needed to get all the food out so people could have it and it could be all set out. So it'd be
Oh,
easy
you
for
were the
them.
ones part of that group.
Yeah.
I heard you guys were helpful, apparently.
What else?
Let's see.
I haven't personally done it, but one of my friends that volunteers there too has worked with that little lady upstairs, kind of like repairing stuff.
Mm.
I think it just depends because I feel like there's like one person up there at a time,
Yeah.
if at all. So just kind of luck of the draw.
Yeah. Yeah, so basically we're just helping out St. Vincent. I mean, they have so much stuff come in. We help them sort through it and
Mm-hmm.
Put it on hangers, price it, tag it, make sure it's in good condition, stuff
Mhm.
like that. I mean, just doing like the work in the back.
Yeah.
Go faster for them and a lot smoother.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
How many hours have we logged so far?
I've done 6, so I'm a little behind.
I've done 12 and a half. Yeah, because I have 2.5 left. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You guys are on the ball.
We're getting it done.
Yeah, I finished mine.
You knock those hours out right away. And they're not bad to do at all. I mean,
No, it's just a matter of getting myself there. Like today, I was telling Megan earlier, I was like, I was going to go because I didn't have clinical after Hesse or anything. And I did
Yeah.
so bad on it. And it was raining. I'm like, I just need to go home and crawl into bed. I'm so mad.
Also, it's like, it depends upon like schoolwork and everything, but.
Right. Yeah, that too.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just saying, like, I mean, I finished all mine because I had all my clinicals in the first half of the year or the first half of the semester. So I was always up in Des Moines staying at a friend's house.
Oh, yeah.
I just went there to
Yeah.
get them done since I live so far away.
But since we all have different clinical times.
I know.
Mine are so spread out.
Okay. What are we learning?
Joys, challenges, and insights. I'm learning about how many awesome people there are in the Des Moines area or the metro area that donate to those in need. And then, I don't know, I really enjoy seeing like how much Hy-Vee donates and like all the bread and like, they just have like just loaves of bread, bagels, sweets, everything. They provide a lot. Even like, somebody even had like Chobani yogurt, like lots of them. And I'm like, wow. And then like just other people that bring in just like vegetables and stuff like that, or just clothing for people. It's awesome to see.
It was crazy how many people have like come in and out just when I'm there. Like when I brought the sweets out, people just like swarm me. Like, are there birthday cupcakes in there? Like, it's my kid's birthday, and all this stuff is just like, okay, back off a little bit. Let me get them out first.
It's not just one sweet, it's like a whole cake, and I'm like, wow.
Right. Yeah.
Kind of nice. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it is nice that like you said Hy-Vee and like a lot of, I was there one time and Panera came in and they brought, those big white carts in back. They had like 2 of those huge ones full of bagels that were probably outdated for, for on the shelf, but instead of throwing them away, they gave them to St. Vincent. Not many companies you would think would do that, but
I know, it's really nice to see like how much they donate. Like I was just there the other day with Kelly, and like it was like a huge tub. Like you couldn't even, we were filling up like huge carts, and that still like you took 3 or 4 or 5 carts out. It's just amazing to see how much, you know, like Hy-Vee actually donates too. It's insane.
Do they charge like full price for the bread?
It's free.
Not the bread.
No, it's free. Yeah, grab whatever you want.
And the desserts are too.
Yeah.
You get one per day.
One dessert. Yeah, one dessert, and then like.
Okay, I was wondering how that worked.
Yeah.
I think it can be more because I was there one time and they had like seriously they had like 3 or 4 carts full of sweets.
Was it those Mardi Gras cakes?
Yes.
Everybody wanted.
That's awesome.
But yeah, it's not like obviously sweets aren't the healthiest, but some people don't have the luxury of like going to buy cookies if they have to get other food, you know.
I can't remember where else they get like mattresses. They're like brand new. I don't remember like where they said they got them from, but it's just so nice because then they also offer like bed rails and stuff like that like really help set people up and like really need like people in need and stuff. So it's like nice to know that it's not like used beds or anything.
Yeah.
But they're brand new. Especially like having children's beds and stuff like that. It's pretty nice to see.
Yeah, instead of having like your kids, I'm sure some kids sleep on the floor. They sleep in like a bed with 3 or 4 of their brothers, or so it's that to offer.
They got a lot of stuff there, a lot of clothes. That's good though.
Any challenges?
Well, half the time when people ask me a question and I'm up at the computer doing eBay stuff and I'm like looking up prices, I'm like, I can't help you. I'm sorry, I don't know. Like that's the only challenge, but I don't know.
The tasks are pretty easy to follow and
yeah. My one challenge was changing the mannequin. That was my challenge. That has nothing to do with because I took a dress off for this one customer that wanted to try it on, and that was a pretty big challenge, but she ended up buying it, so I felt okay doing it. That was my only challenge.
I would say a challenge would be like you see some people come in and they're really like you can tell that they probably been outside, and I don't know, I think that's sad. Or like there's a guy that comes in the back who asks for their cans. I don't know if you guys have been there.
No, I haven't.
And like he like lives to just come in and get like 5 or 6 cans for that's 30 cents so he can get something to eat. I mean, that's hard to.
Yeah. Well, if you're thinking about like challenges in that way, my challenge is when I see people come up to the cash register, and it's like, say it's like a mom with like 4 other kids, and then she sees how much something is and she can't afford it. Like, I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'll buy that for you. It's only like $4 for this nice sweatshirt or like something like that to keep them warm. So it's like the challenge of like not intruding on like others' lives by, you know, but I mean, but then there's like the joy of it when you see someone that gets excited that those t-shirts are only $1 and they're like someone that looks like they've, like you said, like been out on the street and don't really have anything, and to just see how excited they are that it costs $1 and it could be something that keeps them warm or, you know, whatever. It's kind of, it's cool to see, but
yeah,
I want to buy everybody everything in there, but I can't.
You know, it's something cool. So I was up in the food pantry, and the guy who works up there, what's his name? He sits right when you come up the stairs.
I know you're talking about.
He was like,
oh yeah, I know. I don't know his name though.
He was like, where do you go to school? And I'm like, Mercy. Like, yeah. And he's like, no, before that. And I'm like, William Penn. He's like, oh my God, I went to William Penn too. He's like, that's where I recognized you from. I'm like, what?
Whole world.
He graduated like a year before me. So that was kind of cool. That, yeah. But he said he used to like work for a really big company, and like he got paid a lot, but he just said it wasn't for him. So he kind of works at St. Vincent now. So I thought that was cool.
Is he the one that like works upstairs in like the social services?
Yeah, like where all those clothes are hung up.
Oh yeah.
In the
Oh,
food.
I did that the other day. That was fun too. But you don't have to organize them up there, they say, quote unquote. But
Yeah. Okay. How has this project developed your servant leadership skills? Who wants to start?
well, the skill of just like being there and volunteering your time to help others that are in such need and don't have anything. So the simplistic thing of just organizing clothes and the sizes that they need, or like, I mean, just like categorizing clothes so that it's like easier for someone that may not have time to come in and they can just grab something quickly or whatever. I mean, it's just, it's your tiny bit of service, but I mean, like, it does a lot to someone. It could help their self-esteem or anything, like just,
Yeah.
the outfits or anything that they have, but, or even the food, you can really help people a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like we think it's silly, like you go in to hang clothes, but it makes a huge difference in the long run, I think.
This
Yeah.
is Forever 21.
Yeah.
But it'd be like it helps them because you see guys that go in there or like they get really excited when they find like a nice dress shirt and
Oh yeah, we were following that guy's like, oh my gosh, these are super nice, and
I know those were really nice dress shirts and they're only like $4 and I'm like that's great.
Yeah.
Because I mean, who knows? That could help that one person apply for a job and get a job, and it could be like the start of their life and taking off. You never know, but
Yeah.
I
would say, I think I wrote about it in like 2 weeks ago. We had to talk about listening or something. One of our papers.
Needs active listening.
Yeah. And I mean, I talked to a few people who they like asked me, hey, do you know where I could find this? And I would try to point them in the right direction. And they would just sit there and talk to me and be like, feel like they just wanted someone to talk to, someone to, I don't know, make them feel like they weren't alone. So that was kind of cool. That kind of ties in with being a servant leader.
Yeah. Or just like acknowledging people, like not looking down on them or anything, looking at them as like equals and treating them as equals. I mean, like, that really makes a difference then. But then you get the people in there for the thrift stores, like shopping, like.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. All walks of life come in there, but you meet a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like what you just said also. Remember that homeless guy that came in and talked to us?
Yeah.
And he was telling, he's like, people just look so down upon me.
Yeah.
He's like, I used to have my own business. I used to he's like, people literally just like walk over me and don't even acknowledge me.
Aww.
So.
And that's sad.
I mean, you don't know what these people's background, maybe they have just a rough month. Like they're in there because they had a flat tire, their daughter got sick, stuff like that, where you never know really what they're going through.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's true. I mean, I feel like I've heard a lot of stories just like talking with people. They're like, oh, do you work here? As we're like, cleaning the floor, as they put it, cleaning off and stuff. And like, and like you just get to know them a little bit, or they're like, oh, I'm looking for a dress for such and such, like for Sunday school and stuff. And so you learn a little bit more just about them by just like listening to them and like, like just kind of if they have like something more, in life, like going to church and having a spiritual power and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. I've learned a lot from the people in the back, but
know their whole life story.
They're interesting people. They're pretty. I mean, I like to be around them.
Is that my computer making an awful noise?
Is it my hand over my phone?
Oh, I was like, Jesus, that sounds like a gremlin.
I was like, my dog isn't in here.
I think that we answered all those 4 questions.
I think that's all, yeah.
Do we want to break up the paper? I mean,
I'm okay doing whatever.
Megan, we usually work on things together when we're like
sitting around
in class or whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
Break up whatever.
I have the paper that's like the social issues at the organization, so I can do that one. And I can do this synopsis of how the project went.
I need to look at the, hold on.
What other parts? choose a paper.
The reflection paper.
I really don't care. I mean, kind of.
Social issues, synopsis. What's the analysis and assessment of project outcomes? Did you accomplish? Yeah, I mean, I can do that. I can do E or whatever.
I think so. Do you think
The analysis assessment? What?
The nature of your project? Do you think that would just be kind of like what our objective was?
Yeah, and just how we.
The nature of your project and how it contributed to the mission / work of your
community partner. I can just.
What's the whole point of St. Vincent? Maybe it's like that, like the nature of it. Like, what does it do? How is it?
Okay. Well, I'll just do B, C, and D because those are kind of all in that first paper we kind of discussed.
Okay. And I can do. Melissa, what did you say you're doing E?
Yeah.
I can do F then.
Megan, you're still doing E with me too. I can do the other ones with you guys too. I mean.
Okay.
I don't want to put anything on anyone else. I like to work.
Oh no, I feel like I have hardly done that.
We could just make like a Google Doc. Or Megan, do you want to do that since you already?
I already started a paper, and I have an APA with like a title page and
I
don't know if that's what he means by APA.
Well, whatever works. I mean, just keep it like that, and we can just start another document, and then you can just like copy paste and put it in there, so we can all see each other's stuff. But we don't need to do that right this second.
No, you can just like write your pieces and then send them to me.
Okay.
And then I'll just copy and paste them, and then it's a rough draft, so he can always critique it if it needs to.
Do you have the thing of our objectives? Because you had the sheet.
I think I had to turn it in because I'm the team. I think I did.
We'll talk about it tomorrow in class.
I'm not going to be in class tomorrow.
No. Oh, class is only an hour.
We can just write it and send it to me, and then I'll put it all together and I'll send it off to you.
Did you accomplish your objectives? I don't remember I remember what like most of our objectives were, but like word for word, you know what I mean?
Right.
I'll just send you.
Send me it later.
Okay. What?
Next week, do like that following Monday.
I want to say it here. Okay. At the end of next week, a rough draft of your team's SLSP PowerPoint will be due. PowerPoint?
It's okay. We'll get the hang of it. I'm just going to get through the OB exam. And then
okay. Well, Monday, we can talk about it too.
Yeah. I'll look over more of it just because I'm still catching.
I won't get around to it till next week anyway, so.
Yeah, I won't be doing it this weekend.
Yeah, I have too much to do.
Okay, well, I'll send this in. And I think it was almost 20 minutes, so we're good.
Yeah, I feel like
we covered everything.
We accomplished everything we needed to. I think.
Very.
Can't wait to get out of these scrubs, guys.
I don't blame you.
Your tan pants.
My tan khakis, they look so good.
Oh gosh. Okay, well, I guess we'll figure out stuff next week.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Have fun on your vacation.
Thanks. I have to
run. Where are you going?
I'm going to Chicago. I'm running a half marathon on Saturday.
Oh gosh.
No more training for you. You just get it done.
I'm not training. I'm running.
Don't let it be like your dream where you walked and you won. Although you could walk and win it. Never know.
Hey, we get free hot dogs at the end.
Oh,
okay, that's what it's all about.
That's what's running.
That's what I'm running for.
I'm running for free hot dogs.
Bowling site.
Okay, well, I'll send this in.
Alrighty, thanks for doing that.
Yep.
Well, I'm glad I downloaded. You guys should download the app in the future because that's what I did, and then that's all you have to do. You can Google Hangout on the go. Okay.
Hey, we'll Google Hangout while I'm running.
Oh my god, that sounds great. Let's do it.
Heck
I
no.
want you to do it right at like mile 22, like when you start tanking.
Half. It's a half. It's a half.
Oh, it's a half. I'm sorry. At mile 10 then.
I think mouse 8 will be the worst. 8, 9.
That's okay. Just make sure you got a good playlist or find some good people to talk to.
I will. Okay. Well, have a good weekend,
Well, have
guys.
fun.
You too.
See ya.
Okay, toodles, everybody.
Bye.